Hey guys, welcome to day 28, my lucky number of the revolution. Today's going to be our heart practice. So let's go ahead and get started.
Hey everyone, and welcome to your 31-day yoga revolution. It's day 28. You gotta have heart. Grooves in the heart, unbreak my heart. Today is our heart practice. Let's get started. Hi. All right, today we're going to begin cross-legged, and I think today would be a great day to have a little blankie if you have one. If you don't worry about it. But if you do, go ahead and grab it, and then we'll sit on it to start. Just take a second to get settled in. So pause the video if you need to grab your blanket, and then if you don't have it, don't worry. Give yourself a nice wide base again today, and sit up nice and tall, Sukhasana. You decide what feels good with the hands, and then on a big inhale, find length all the way up through the crown of the head. And then today we send some love, some energy to the heart space. So lift up through your chest, activate through the upper back body. And even if it's not a big physical move, see if you can start to occupy some space here. And I just want to give a disclaimer that you never know. This stuff works. If you start to connect to your heart space and emotion comes up, just like when we work with the hips or any time in our practice, I invite you to be kind to yourself, be gentle, soften, maybe allow for whatever is happening to happen. And know that your practice has your back. I'm here for you. All the people in the comment section down below are here for you if you need to share or share back or connect. But for now, let's start to notice what's going on here within the four corners of the yoga mat as we lift the heart space and deepen the breath. And keep your heart lifted as you drop your chin to your chest. Activate the upper back body. Again, try to maybe pinch an imaginary pencil between your shoulder blades. Feel the weight of the head, stretching the back of the neck. And then slowly rock your left ear over your left shoulder. And then we'll tag a little weight down in the elbows, and then option today to bring your left hand and just rest it gently on the head. So you don't have to push, you don't have to apply any extra added pressure. And in fact, just soften and allow your breath to flow here a little deeper and more consciously, with more consciousness. And then slowly release the left hand, draw your chin to your chest, and then take it to the other side. And you can stay here, breathing, lifting up through your heart. Or again, option to take that right hand to the head and stretch it out. And then gently release. Chin through chest and roll it up here, nice and long in the neck. Fabulous. We're going to take the right hand to your heart space. So we have the heart, and then we have the center of the chest where we kind of put this heart energy. So bring your hand to your heart and then lift your chest or your heart space up to your hand.
Sorry about that, my mom called.
In your chest. And then if you like, you get a little fancy here. I'm going to lift the left hand up, and you can take a mudra here as index finger and thumb coming together. And then start to listen to your breath. You might close your eyes here and soften your gaze. And while today's physical practice is delicious and yummy and strengthening and lengthening, maybe you take a quiet moment here, just maybe, to whisper the mantra quietly to yourself. I am open to love. And if that doesn't resonate, maybe it is, I am willing to open myself to love. Or maybe you go bold and you say, I am love. And we're going to breathe together, 5 breaths. So breathe with me. Here we go. Inhale in through the nose. Maybe you say the mantra as you exhale out through the nose. Stick with me. Inhale in through the nose. And exhale. Feel it out. Big inhale. Long exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Feel it out. Let this last breath affect you. Feel it. Inhale. This time as you exhale, bring your left hand on top of your right. Beautiful. Nice work. Take the hands forward, and then we'll send the fingertips down. Really stretch through the forearms. Plug those shoulders in, and then flip it. Keep this beautiful breath going. Maybe take a little stretch in the hands here. All right, and then take it forward onto all fours. You can use the blanket to pad the knees here. Coming into cat-cow, warming up through the spine. You can start with a nice structure of dropping the belly and opening the heart as you inhale. And then rounding the spine, drawing the navel up as you exhale. So start there with strong foundation in the feet, the hands. And then begin to get a little creative. Maybe sending the hips side to side. Maybe you take it to a child's pose if the heart is a little heavy today. Maybe you need to stretch through cobra already. Maybe you're ready for your downward dog. So just find a couple of moments here to listen, really, really listen, and stretch out any parts of the body that might be sore. Move slow and mindful. And with your breath, think of your movement being fluid rather than choppy. When you're ready, we'll meet in a downward dog, but take your time. There's no rush. There's never any rush. If you're in a public class, don't let anyone rush you. And then same thing in your downward dog. See if today you can find a little fluidity. Stretching out any tight areas and using this opportunity to deepen the breath. Great, then drop the left heel, inhale, lift the right leg up high, excuse me, and exhale, come all the way up to your nice low lunge. Lower the back knee, and inhale, sweep the arms all the way up and overhead. So we take a big breath in here, we find that connect, everything we've been working on, then really lift your heart center up today. Maybe you take it further back and then exhale, release. And 2 more times like that, we inhale from a place of connect, so strong foundation, lift the sternum, and then release. And 1 more time, inhale, it's like a cascading, the wave lifts, and then crashes and falls. Wonderful. Pull the right hip crease back, half splits. Notice how this has changed each time you practice, or not changed. It's best to use. And then rolling through. Inhale to come forward. And then exhale, plant the palms, curl the back toes under. We'll step it back to a strong plank. Big breath in. Think fluidity here. As you exhale, slowly lower down. And then inhale, cobra. Press in your foundation, pull the elbows back. Send your heart center forward. Keep the neck nice and long. Use an exhale to release. And 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale to release. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale to soften and release. Press into the earth. Come to child's pose. Knees together. Fingertips swim around. Round the shoulders, round the spine. Draw your nose towards your knees and breathe here, feeling the skin of the back stretch. Slowly reaching the fingertips forward. And come back to downward facing dog. Lift the hips up high. Tops of the shoulders rotate out away from the ears. And we melt the heart towards the back edge of the mat, but we also find that opposition of hugging the lower ribs in, that containment. And we'll slowly walk the feet to the center. When you're ready, inhale, lift the right leg up high. Left leg up high. Exhale, knee to nose. Then step it up, nice low lunge. Keep breathing. When you're ready, find your foundation and inhale, sweep the arms all the way up and over your head. Lift your chest, lift your sternum, and then exhale, bring it down. 2 more times. Feel the root of this posture in that back foot strong. Inhale, squeeze inner thighs to the midline. Lift your heart and exhale, release with control. Here we go. 1 more time. Inhale, sweep it up. And exhale to release. And the hips back, half splits. Flex the left foot towards the sky. Soft bend in that left knee. Full breath, soft, easy movement here. So don't push or hold. And try to keep an open mind and open heart here. Find something new. All right, roll it through. Curl the back toes under. Inhale, look forward. Then exhale, plant the palms, step it back, plank. Strong plank. Inhale in, press away from your yoga mat, lift up through the upper back body, then exhale all the way down to the belly. Inhale, cobra. Rest into your foundation, open your heart. Exhale to release. Curl the toes under, press up to plank, and downward facing dog. Awesome work. Alrighty, walk the feet together. Stick with me now. We inhale, lift the right leg up high, strong. Exhale, knee to nose, step it up. This time, keep the back knee lifted. We're gonna hug the inner thighs to the midline. And when you're ready, inhale, reach for the sky, nice high lunge. Squeeze to the midline for stability. Bend that back knee. You can always lower it to the ground, to the blanket or to the mat. Get your center underneath you. When we inhale, open our heart. Stay here for a couple breaths. Breathe. Let it move you. Lift your heart. You can start to work on a gentle back bend here, but don't push it. Remember, keep that length in the tailbone. Breathing deep. You got this. Create 110 full body experience. So reach through that back heel. 1 more breath. And then exhale, hands to heart. Twist. Draw the navel inward and upward. Think up and over with your heart. You're going to bring the outer edge of the left arm to the outer edge of the right thigh. Back knee can come to the ground if you need that stability, no problem. As we inhale, open the heart to the right. Breathe deep here. Careful not to grip in the front toes. Create length through the neck. Reach your crown all the way towards the front. Reach your heel all the way towards the back. Then inhale, lift up from your center just a bit. And then exhale back to your nice little lunge. Fabulous. Plant the palms, step it back, move straight to down dog, or you can take a vinyasa here, belly to cobra, or chaturanga to up dog. Or again, skip it, go straight to your down dog. Inhale in through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. Walk the feet to the midline and big inhale. Lift the left leg up high. Exhale, knee to nose. Strong. Step it up. Keep your back knee lifted this time. Loop the shoulders. Inhale, open your heart forward. And when you're ready, find your foundation. Connect to the earth. Squeeze inner thighs to the midline and rise up. Lift your heart. Fingertips towards the sky. Whenever you're ready, you can also keep the hand on the waistline always. Lower that back knee if you need to. Reaching up. And we're here for a couple breaths to play within this posture. Think about the heartbeat. Think about that pulse as you breathe. See if it can move you. Come on, man. Let's give it a try. Life's too short. Notice how this makes you feel. Breathe deep. Try to create 110% full body experience. All right. Take one more deep breath. Then exhale, hands to heart. Keep your sternum lifted to your thumbs. You can always lower that back knee. Inhale to find length, draw everything in. And then exhale to twist. Outer edge of the right arm to the outer edge of the left thigh. And we open the heart, open the chest. Reach the right heel back. Send the crown forward. You're working to get your thumbs in line with your heart center. Just as a little guide. Breathe here. Breathe into your belly. Keep the heart lifted. Awesome work. Big breath. Lift your center a little bit. And then exhale to release everything down. Awesome. Plant the palms. Go through your vinyasa if you like, or meet us in extended child's pose. Knees wide. Big toes to touch. Send the hips back. Reach the fingertips forward. And lower the forehead to the mat. And slowly press into your feet. Come all the way back up to all fours. So if you have a blanket, walk your knees underneath your hip points and allow your toes to spill off the blanket here. We're moving into camel pose, or we'll do a couple bus stops as to be really mindful. So everyone, bring your knees underneath your hip points, and you can imagine you have like a block between your ankles, so don't let your ankles come in or splay out. Bring them in alignment with your joints, toes, ankles, knees. And then walk your fingertips all the way up and stack your head over your heart. Your heart's over thy pelvis. And then find this lift in the heart, and then this is really the goal, is to have a heart opener, and that can take many forms. It can also just be a sensation, so you don't have to do the whole thing. So we're focusing on heart opener. So bring a couple fingers, yogi's choice, which fingers, to your heart and lift up from there. And then get organized in your body and in your brain. Find support to lift this part of your body. People always ask me, you know, I want my posture to improve. And if you want your posture to improve, do Yoga Revolution, amazing, regular practice. But it's about also connecting the energy behind the shape, the posture. So it makes sense, right? Our posture changes based on where our energy level is at. As we get used to really connecting to our natural energy levels, you're going to see your posture improve naturally and in a way that feels good. It's not rigid or. Okay, so we can stay here opening the heart. Maybe take a little power pose. Shout out to you, Amy. Maybe just stay here, or lengthen the tailbone down to find that lift. So we've been working from the root, lower belly, upper belly. Now we're up to the heart. We find this lift, lift, lift. Press into the tops of the feet, and then swim your fingertips around. Fingers are going to face up towards your head. See if you can place your hands here on the waistline. Thumbs come to the sacrum area, and we loop the shoulders. Squeeze that pencil in your shoulder blades. Hug the elbows together. So I have very tight, rounded in shoulders. So a great example is just do your best to find the action. Focus on the sensation over the shape. And then carve a line with your nose as if you're a little kitty cat pushing a ball of yarn forward, up, and back to look up to where maybe the wall and the ceiling meet. So not all the way up, but just out in front. Then press into the tops of the feet, keep lifting your heart. And then you might go a little further, continuing to draw that line further up, but keeping that awareness in the neck. And then you might just stay here for a couple breaths and slowly release. To go further, stay connected, draw energy up from the pelvic floor, take a deep breath in, tap into that inner smile, and then maybe you exhale, release one hand and then the other to the heels. Hips move forward, heart lifts up. Tailbone lengthens down. We press into the tops of the feet, carve a line with the nose, forward, up, and back. If you want to release the head back, you can, but really we've been working so hard on this beautiful line from the crown to the tail. It's okay to keep the neck nice and long, nice and in control wherever you are. Pressing into the tops of the feet, lifting the chest. Now find that big, buoyant breath here as you inhale. And then use the exhale to slowly release. Bring the hands to the back, to the back, to the back. And then slowly press into your foundation. So feel your feet grounding into the earth as you come up. And then feel the effects of that experience as you slowly curl the toes under. Bring the hands to your lap. And then sit back. Close your eyes and observe. Keep your heart lifting. Awesome. One more time. Press back up. Again, you can take any variation you like, pressing into the tops of the feet. Draw energy up through the front body, grounding through the back body. Inhale, carve a line with your nose to look forward, up and back. Open the chest. Relish in the process here. Hug the elbows in. Maybe release the hands to the heels. And maybe say that for another day. Hips move forward, heart lifts up. Press into the tops of the feet. Long, beautiful neck. Tap into that inner smile. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale with control. Hands come to the back. We draw the navel in and up. Find that support from within. Yes. And curl the toes under. Rest your hands in your lap and feel the effects of that process. Feels good. Yeah. Feels good. All right, let's release. We're going to come to a cobbler's pose, so cross the ankles behind you. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees nice and wide. Open your feetsies up like a book. And grab the ankles, sit up nice and tall. Inhale, lift your heart, and exhale, round it forward. You can actually grab your toes, try to draw your nose towards your toes. Nice and slow, feel a great stretch in the back. Elbows go left to right. And we contemplate the sensation, what we feel when we take this time to work with our bodies. So I'm trying to change this idea of working on our bodies. I just, in the breaks, saying, I need to work on my triceps. But can we change the language to work with instead of work on? And the great thing about yoga and the physical practices, we're uncovering what's already awesome there and amazing. We're not trying to actually transform into something that we're not. Actually trying to get back to our amazing, true, already there, already established, awesome self. Natural movement, moving from a place of connect, of intuition, just like we did when we were babies. And we'll roll up, tucking the chin, and it's okay to get swole and ripped and feel good in your body if that's, if that's, oh yeah, let's do it. All right, we're gonna come to our backs. You can move your blanket to the side, or you can lay it out long. Feel the earth underneath you. Take a couple of breaths to just let go here. And then if you'd like, you can hug your knees into your chest. can take a happy baby pose. You can take a twist. Or you can roll around like a bug, moving with soft, easy breath. So leaving it up to you today, giving you some options. Lengthening the tailbone towards the front edge if you're in happy baby. Breathing deep into the belly, lower belly if you're in a twist. And wherever you are, you can catch up with me whenever you need to. We're going to come to grab the knees with the palms and then really reach the knees towards the front edge of your mat. And feel that sacrum press into the earth. Just kind of neutralizing through the spine here. Relax your shoulders. And final heart opener as you lift your chest, snuggle your shoulder blades. Breathe. Fabulous. So from here, you can let the legs spill out for Shavasana, or you can bring the hands to the backs of the thighs and rock all the way up to a meditation pose, massaging the spine and the back body. So again, you're headed to corpse pose, or you're coming up to Shavasana, whatever your heart is telling you to do. Listen. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with me. I cannot wait to see you tomorrow, but have a great rest of your day or evening. And thank you again from my heart to yours. Namaste.
Hey guys, I gotta go to the gym, but today's my lucky number, and I've had a pretty good day so far, so keep going.